Hey, howdy everyone. Welcome to this video. It's been some time. I was supposed to upload every week, actually not every week, like every 3 days, but that didn't happen, and I'm gonna explain why. To my 5 subscribers right there. So, firstly, today's date is the 15th of February 2025. This video is there currently recorded at 7:22 p.m. College station time. Yeah, college station time. And I'm Ishara De Silva, and I'm currently a PhD student, a doctoral student, if you may, in mechanical engineering in, you guess it, Texas A&M. So that's who I am. Yeah, that's it. So that's who I am. What the hell am I here for? Actually, no, more, more accurately, you know what? What am I here for? That's later. Once I make like, that's once I have 1,000 subs. Because what am I here for? That's a different story. I'll describe my experiences because I just arrived here. I arrived here and like early Jan, like in around the beginning of Jan, I arrived to Texas, not to Texas, to Miami, and then to Texas. And ever since then, it was a very interesting ride, I will say. So, what was my experience like? Wow, like how did I feel until now? Like, what are my thoughts? Well, my main thoughts about adjusting to Texan life is that, for one, this is very different. Like, Texas is very different compared to anywhere outside the states. It's like I come from the Middle East, and culture there is very different. So everything's like night and day different here. For example, social norms, how you interact with people is very different in Texas compared to, let's say, the Middle East. Like, here you can just approach someone and you can introduce yourself and strike up a conversation, whereas you can't really do that in the Middle East because it's different cultures, right? So that's one thing. The second thing is that here, I realized that um, this place is huge. It's huge. Like, I one of the friends I made here, he said that if you want to get from here to, like, I guess somewhere like California, half of your journey is gonna be just escaping Texas, like getting out of Texas. So that just gives you an idea of how big this place is. So then other things is that, like, yeah, it's my first time, like, really, I would say, okay, not my first time, but like this is my first proper time, like fully, fully getting used to handling things by myself, figuring things out by myself, essentially living out the, as you guys said it, the American dream. Um, it's very tough. For like, when I came here, the weather was very cold. It was rainy, and me being an idiot, I didn't care about that because I love cold weather. So I just went outside, had an amazing time outside. I actually scooted in the rain, and after that, I got really sick. Like, I had a sore throat for like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, and it was very bad. It really messed up everything. Which, honestly, yeah, it's my fault. I shouldn't have done that, but it was fun. So you get me, right? So yeah, so after that, it took me some time to like adjust to living by myself, cleaning my clothes. Actually, the washing machine wasn't working, so it took me a lot of time. Me and my roommate, actually, a lot of time to get that fixed. Like, back before I came here, I always, oh, I thought that was someone else. That's just a notification. Oh, massive tornado watch issued. Shit. I mean, sharks. I was told by someone that the four-letter S word is very offensive here. So I'll have to get used to that. It's again different cultures, right? So yeah, the washing machine wasn't working. I had we like I had to like find creative ways to get my clothes clean because I'm like heavy into like fashion and stuff, right? I like to keep things very professional, whatever I wear. So that was tough, and getting my room clean. I was an absolute mess. I it wasn't pretty. Like this entire table right here was absolute mess. It was filled with just random shit, random stuff. Yeah, I can't say random sharks. No, random stuff. And and then yes, what else? Okay, so yeah, I also had to like well, how do you say this? Like I unfortunately had to rely on my parents to pay for a lot of things. My parents are awesome. They are they're the best parents I could ever get. It's just that I don't want them to pay for my things because why would I want that? It's not it's gonna put a strain on them, right? So unfortunately I had to, and I feel kind of bad about that. But yeah, I'll get to like how bad the finances got in a bit. But a couple of things that happened to me was that I had to make my first 911 call. Like, I'm serious, like my first 911 call. It was for a really stupid reason now that I look back at it. But at the time, it was the right decision. And knowing with the limited knowledge I had on the situation, I would do it again if I was put in that scenario. And I didn't know what I know now, right? And then yes, and actually before that, I haven't told anyone about this. So actually, no, I might have told some people. I can't remember, but I might have gotten, how do I say the word, mugged? Not like mugged, but nothing. It's like, so I was walking, so I was at the Walmart, right? And I walked into there's like a gas station, and then I walked into that area. So I was walking to the grocery store, whatnot. The reason I was doing this was because I saw like on the map it said Chase, and I thought that was like a bank. It was like a mysterious bank hidden somewhere in the gas station, which that was stupid, but whatever. So I was walking towards that area, and then I saw this. So like I think this homeless guy, yeah, this homeless guy. He he was asking he saw me walk by, and then he stopped. No, he's not stopped me. He called out to me. He was like, he said something along the lines of uh he said something, and then afterwards I immediately didn't like the situation. I just continued walking as any sane person would. If someone calls you on while you're walking the street, don't just stop. It's a dumb idea. You have to train your mind to always avoid danger when it comes to a physical related danger. Like, don't be stupid, right? So, and in this case, I was right, I guess, because I was like, it's like, imagine this is the guy, and then he's walking this way, and I'm walking this way. So it's like he let me pass. I was like this, and a polite nod, and I walked past him. But then he was like, yo, what, yo, like, wait, like he called me to wait and like talk to him, and I didn't want that. I sensed something was wrong, so I walked into the store, and he immediately followed me. By the way, he was going to an ATM, like not ATM, I'm not sure what you call it, some type of counter thingy. But yeah, so he followed me, and then I just struck up a conversation with the grocery store, not grocery store, the gas station clerk, right? Yeah, and then the guy just, I guess, took a round trip around the grocery store and just exited. So yeah, not a big deal, but for me, as someone who just arrived here, like at that time, it was a big deal. Like it's like I had to, I almost got mugged in my viewpoint, and I had to make my first 911 call. So yeah, off to a great start. And then yeah, we then get to Trump's inauguration, which was pretty great, amazing. Very happy to see that. And yeah, actually, I think maybe no, this was after Trump's inauguration. Yeah, so after Trump's inauguration, I actually did attend my first pro-life rally. Like, it was beautiful. As a Catholic, it was amazing. Seeing how how Christians, or even non-Christians, I'm not sure, how people with basic human morals, they come together, and they're all supporting this right to life, which is amazing. And I didn't really know the names of the people in the stage. It's like, you saw like, there's like another video on my channel which shows this pro-life rally in a nutshell, which I loved it. But the people who were talking over there, really, I really respect them. They seem to care about this issue a lot. And thankfully, as of right now, the topic of abortion is given back to the states, as it should have been in the first place. So that's great. So yeah, and then a couple of things happened afterwards, which I can't remember. I'm trying to make it such that I'm able to remember what happened during each week, and I just share my updates. But as of now, I can't remember. But yeah, so that's that. So yeah, now recently, I realized I had to get my social security number. So I got a, I like set like a pre-booking for a rental car in through Expedia, and I was supposed to go there yesterday on Valentine's, right? So I got to the airport, and they were like, "No, we can't give you the car because I'm under 25, and under 25 they don't accept international licenses." And to the other, like, rival car rental, like the first one I went to was through Enterprise. Yeah, Enterprise was the parent company, and then the other two were like underneath them. So I went to like Avis/Budget rental, and they said that my passport and the driving license should match. So I was like, what the hell, man? Like, what? Like, what can I even do at this point? So I couldn't even go there, So yeah. So afterwards, I decided to go to the local social security office. So I reached there, and they said that I have to get an appointment, which I had no idea I had to. So that was crazy. But yeah, I'll figure that out in some time. So that's there. And yeah, so that's like kind of the things that happened till now. Let me quickly just touch upon like what happened to my finances, because so the guy who transferred the lease to me, he stated on email that he would pay for the first month of rent. And then when it came to the end of the first month, I tried to reach him. Like, I called, emailed, texted him, even sent him a voicemail. No reply. And yeah, no reply. And because of that, I was short on cash. I didn't have anything, right? Because I just arrived here, and I was yet to get my first stipend, so I didn't have anything. Only the starting like the smaller, like the amount of only the money that my parents gave when I came here. That's all I had. So yeah, he didn't pay the first month of rent. So what? So I got screwed over, and unfortunately, because of that, I had to ask my parents to pay, which it doesn't feel good. I don't like it. So what am I gonna do about that? We'll see what I'm gonna do about it. For now, I'll take the L. So yeah, and I got my check like later on, and I actually deposited that check through like on through the online version of it, like through the Chase app. through the Chase app, and I and it said that yeah, my funds are released, but I will get it into my account on February 19th. So that was dumb. So yeah, what did I do? I applied for a loan, a short-term loan to help me like get back up, to just help me stabilize myself and not utilize my parents' hard work, hard-earned money to to pay for these expenses, because the exchange rate between here and the place I come from in the Middle East is it's a lot. So can't let that happen. So yeah, and then there's one final thing that's happened. My exams, I have two exams next week. So that's one is for continuum mechanics and the other is for energy management. So turns out the exams are held at the exact same time. So and it's like I got to know about so unfortunately, like on Friday, like with yesterday, I couldn't go for the first class, the continuum mechanics class, because I had like a pretty bad throat. And yes, I had a pretty bad throat. And then what happened? Yes, and then I did go to the next class, which was the energy management class. And at the end, the professor dropped the big news that the exam was going to be held at the exact same time on Thursday. And I panicked, and for some reason, because of my procrastination, I haven't done anything till today. So I'm an idiot for that. I don't know what's going to happen for that. So I don't know. Pray for me, I guess. I'll figure it out. By God's grace, I'll figure it out. So that's there. So exciting times. Um, yeah, but what am I doing right now? I'm just following a rough script I made. So yeah, what am I doing right now? So right now I'm trying to finish studying continuum mechanics, which I realize is, you know what? It's not hard. It's a very easy subject. Nothing to worry about. You just have to have the intuition. And I'm still trying to maintain a social life. Like my social life was pretty great. Because that's like I love interacting with people. I love making connections. But then during this week, it was not that good because I messed up a lot, right? But I'm still trying to maintain it. Hopefully, I can go to the brunch to my friends tomorrow and still manage to complete all my work. So yeah. And also, I'm trying to head back to the gym. Like I'm trying to start getting back to the gym because so much of I have too much of fat. Like I need to like work on my physique, because if you have a better physique, it's easier to do anything, if you get what I'm saying. Plus, it's good for your well-being. So yeah, that's my update. This is a 20 minutes video, so I don't know if I don't know what's gonna happen. I kind of know how the YouTube algorithm works, so yeah, hopefully things works fine. We are in the age of AI. This is a technological revolution, but at the essence of everything, these type of conversations still matter. This is what makes a connection between the creator, which will be me, YouTube creator, right? YouTube creator, which is me, and the audience, which is you guys. So yeah, have a great day and gig in.